We had to do a retake.
A copy of it, what we're doing, what we're talking about, because it's really important what we're going to say next, alright? So hopefully thousands of viewers are going to start watching me and think that we're talking sense, alright?
Basically.
So this lad here, Andrew, is my good pal.
He's my good pal.
He's got his good hat on. It's my mate. And listen to what he's got to say, because everything that we're talking about, it's not all rubbish. And like, we've got something to tell you. That's what it is. We want people to know what we're talking about, because we've got beliefs. And this lad here knows something that nobody else knows in the world. And I think it's really important what he knows.
I think Paula knows something about it.
Paula knows about God and like the Lord and about God and stuff like that.
She doesn't know how to heal though, for some reason. No. Why do you not know that,
This
Paula?
lad knows how to heal though.
Is this a competition like Paula?
It might be, I don't think it's a competition, but I think it's got to be a competition.
There's no competition, man, do you know what I mean?
I know that.
No, because
Paula's she knows what she's talking about, and this lad here, Andrew, does know what he's talking about.
I bet that Kane guy sat on right when he pulled there, like.
Oh, aye.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
She's necked, isn't she?
She's lovely, nice lass.
Paula White, way.
Hey, Paula, you alright, darling?
Hey. Yeah, basically we have a special announcement for you, Paula.
I think you're gorgeous. But what you say is true, and I believe you.
Well, I want to know though, is Trump on
our side, or
whose side is he on? Or whose side are you on?
Is it all to do with money and power, or is it just to do with the world and what people care about in life? Because what we're talking about is like true, like God is real, and what Andrew's saying about cancer and curing cancer is real. This lad's got beliefs, and it's like a true feeling from the bottom of the heart.
It is.
And I think he's really sensible.
But that's probably why nobody even like
back-chatting it. But nobody else.
You used to back-chat it all the time, but now they're like.
Nobody else knows they're going to get a shock, because this lad here is speaking the truth on you. He'll talk the truth now. So people will listen and hopefully respect this lad, because I do.
I talked the truth from the fucking start, man. Yeah. If they'd have been there from the start, would have saved about 2 million.
20 days of your life.
2 million lives by now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
the wasting life away, man. Nothing.
Yeah.
Hospitals and the way they treat you.
It was there. They wouldn't listen to it. They didn't listen to it. All I had to say was that the cure for cancer was confession of sins.
Yeah, that's all he said. I mean, next thing he's on the floor getting injected by doctors and fucking psychiatrists thinking his mum. I don't know about his mum. I don't know if his mum.
This guy is the thickest guy in the world, and then all of a sudden, like next year, it's going to be like, this guy's the brainiest guy in the fucking world.
Yeah,
how the fuck did he figure that cunt out? Basically, Paula, Jesus Christ, right? Now, he didn't die for our sins on the cross. He lost his life because you fuckers never got him off the bastard. Now, he expected God to provide for him because he was loving his neighbour, he loved himself, and he was expecting God to provide for him.
I know he's about to comment on there.
I mean, if any of us out there, I'm going to write in me website address on the comment.
Hopefully you'll get back on this one if you can hear and see, obviously watch what we're doing. We want people to know what we're on about, because really we've got something to tell everybody. Really, it's like a message to everybody without like you knowing us personally, like our names and everything. But like no one's watching at the minute. But if people do start watching,
we've got one comment. That's probably us.
they might believe us, and this might happen. What's going to happen? Like Andrew's on about going through his head. He's telling me, and we're telling the world. We want the world to know what this lad's capable of doing. God's on his side, and he knows the crack. We need your help in life.
Hey, Paula, when you're on about that dig the other day and you got your shovel out, man, I could not fucking believe that cunt, mind. Honestly, right, I'd been asking God questions all fucking week, right, and then Paul is on the stage with his shovel, and I was like, I know exactly what I need to do now. It was obvious, it was so obvious, like, I've got to take the shovel to this place and dig up another philosopher's stone.
That's it.
No, she was on the other side of the world, though, that's the thing. I was mad at her.
She's a diamond, isn't she?
She's a diamond.
She's diamonds, like diamonds in the sky.
Like a
shine
diamond
bright like a diamond.
in the sky.
Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. Beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like
I'm gonna raise a fucking canny question here for you, like.
Yeah. Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
Now, I don't know what to say here, right? Because I've got a question that
Yeah.
I've got a question that I'm very interested in like finding out the real answer for, right?
Yeah.
And I've been watching documentaries, right, on the ISIS, right?
Right.
Documents on ISIS, right? And I'm thinking, are they fucking all lying to us? Or what the fuck is actually going on? Because nobody actually fucking knows what's going on to the row.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Unless somebody knows themselves to tell you.
We would have to get out there, wouldn't we, and ask them, but we'd probably, would we get killed? We don't know.
Somebody phoned you and
We'll get burnt
somebody
alive.
phoned you up and told you the crack, and you would believe them and meet them in life, and something happened. It would be strange, wouldn't it?
Oh, like Trump and put a donation in.
Yeah, like
If Trump put a donation in, that
something
killed the
silly.
whole world of illness, like a fucking idiot for him.
Aye. Save the planet, save the world.
Save the
God.
planet, save the world.
Believe in God and have
Save the
beliefs
planet,
in-
save the world.
Yeah.
That's
save the
it.
world, aye.
So, what is the truth? What is one solid truth? Now, what I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to basically, I need your donations, right, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a one solid truth, right? So it's going to be perfect, and it's going to be, I'm going to go around the world and it's going to be all on live television. And you know why? Because we're going to take over BBC, we're going to take over the whole fucking lot, mate. Not me, God's got certain people he needs for that.
God's power's
You
like,
know what I mean? God's
power's been hidden for years, but like hopefully this lad here knows what he's talking about, and the truth's going to come out, and something's going to start. I've got a feeling.
It's
in my body.
already started, mate.
I think something's going on, like.
Oh,
Like,
definitely. Same
definitely-
Paula, come on, like
I
that.
believe
Shit,
that
right.
God, something's going on, like. I do believe it, actually.
It's
myself.
mad as fuck, isn't it?
It's a good belief, like. You've got to follow something in
Oh,
life.
doesn't it feel good though?
It does. You've got to follow something good in life, and if you like it, and it's good, gives you confidence and everything, and you believe it, and you can make it happen, then that's great. It's a miracle.
It is a
If
miracle,
you can
like.
cure cancer and believe in God,
I can do it, I definitely.
you know,
mate.
but
Aye.
you can,
I'm not taking the piss. Why?
and I believe you can.
I wouldn't take
right?
this for. I wouldn't.
You're perfectly sane. Is anybody watching?
Nah, but when we get off, it probably will be people that saying it like.
Yeah.
I don't know where everybody is
Can
today.
anybody
like.
watch it? This is hard. Is anybody watching? No.
Should we keep talking now? It's
Yeah,
a good
if you
video,
want,
aye.
aye. Hopefully someone will watch us soon.
Paula might be watching, like.
Yeah, that's what.
Would you
Oh,
reckon
Blondie, yeah, she's alright, isn't she?
Should we tag her?
Yeah.
Paula, where are you?
Paula White.
Aye.
And Paula White.
Paula White here.
Miss what? Mrs.
How many followers has she got now?
Mrs. You.
How do you do it, Paula? Because
She's got the patter.
she's like a hypnotist.
She's like a frog. Oh, like, hey,
She's like, well, yeah, she love that.
like a bit lick on a minge. Sorry, I was going to say something else.
This is meant to be professional broadcast, man.
Sorry, you know. I keep saying sorry all my life. I'm going to be a sorry cunt now. You have a
Yeah.
life, haven't you? Make a go of your life.
Nobody goes on like this on podcasts like would.
But we're all right. We're sensible, really. We're just
Really,
talking
right?
about-
What we're doing is we're
Anyone's watching,
promoting a
so-
new world religion and law, right? Where basically
New beliefs, new
everybody's
stuff.
free, right? So like, we're gonna be walking around the world having the best fucking parties we've ever had in our entire lives, right? We're gonna be healing people of illness. We're gonna have above and beyond on the largest stages. We're gonna walk to the fucking Middle East and we're gonna say, "Hey man, you fucking ISS, what the fuck is going on?" Well, that's what I'm gonna do anyway. I don't know about anybody else, but I want to know what's going on.
I want to know what's going on as well.
And I'm gonna tell everybody. I'm gonna tell the whole world. I'm gonna say, look, right. Well, he's an ISS guy who's spoken that. He says that they were just fighting for God or something. I don't know what they're fucking doing. Are they even really suicide bombing? Who is it? Is it a robot or is it Will Smith in a fucking jumpsuit or something? Nah. Because we're getting lied to all the time, man.
Blagged.
We're getting blagged
Blagged
every
left, right and centre
single
of
day.
people, con men, and fucking people are trying to give us spiels full of shit.
Who's this? What's this on?
Trump.
On the local news?
Yes.
The news
In
channel.
life as well.
It's a load of fucking bollocks.
It is, yeah, they blag people's heads on purpose just to get money out of them. And it's wrong.
Fucking hell. And you think that the government are going to be after us now, or after us now, right? Well, guess what? They're certainly not. They can't even fucking come near us,
They
right?
can't touch us with a fucking barge pole. If they try, they will get shot.
Why?
Why? We'll get shot, like.
Why?
I
Because
say, what the fuck?
God's in divine alignment
God's
with
on
our
side.
life
We've got the
path.
power, like. We're protected
We've
by
got the
God's
power.
fucking claws.
But you know it's going to be coming fast now, don't you? Because all of a sudden I'm going to start getting spiritual beliefs, spiritual awakening, spiritual messages that the government are following us and they're after us out in a few days.
I don't think I believe in you.
But you know where I'll be hiding? Straight in the mountains.
I won't believe it.
No. If I'm saying that, if I ring you and say that, basically,
It's happened.
There's something fucking going to happen now.
And it happens.
We need to join together and we need to fucking fuck off and hide somewhere.
And if it does happen, it's true. Say we don't hide, it's too late and we get done in.
No, we're not going to die. No, that's not going to happen.
I don't mean done in. I mean
that's not going to happen because I'll know an hour before anything happens, mate.
You mean tell or whatever?
Oh yeah.
You would know.
How do you think Jesus knew everything before he even got born? Do you know what I mean?
Like you know.
I can prevent it.
You can stop. You wouldn't happen anyway.
I don't know why me. I mean, fucking hell. I wish it wasn't me because it's been hard as fuck. But I do wish it was me because when I'm finished, I'm going to fucking race in the World Rally Championships because this is just a fucking life path for me. I mean, what do you want to do when you're older?
Me?
After we've killed cancer, of course.
I don't know, I just want to enjoy my life the way I am living now. I couldn't be any happier than I am now. I'm safe, I've got a house, I've got money. I'm going to get a car next week when I get paid.
Right.
I'm doing all
that.
I've got my family, I've got my sister, I love Kate, I love my mates, I love this lady, Andrew.
Right.
I'm doing alright, I love you, mate. I'm doing okay. I'm safe, I'm well, I'm not crazy.
I tell you, he was a good person.
God's on my side, and I think I've got a good idea about life.
Robert Askew as well. He's a good person. He's in the game.
Yeah, man.
It's it, like.
Got a dream.
I've got a list here. Can I read? I was going to read this list out earlier on, but I forgot all about it. Like,
read it out now.
Right, as well.
I'm going to get a couple of followers.
Yeah.
So is anybody watching this or not? No.
Yeah, but might watch it later on as well. I mean, we've got basically Mark Platt, Ashley Newton, Jamie Pungent, Maria Shaw, Richard Wood, Ellie Pearce, Carl Gray, Kale Zahn, Keith Holliday, Andrew Holmes, Brad Trainer, Sean Griffiths, John Hepburn, Andrew Welsh, Claire Toppin, Michael Blair, Diane Blair, Craig Elliott, Liam Hardy, and Ashley Cummings. Basically, you have been chosen by God. Shit, I missed somebody. Oh, Nathan. I'm sorry, mate. Nathan Woodhouse. Wait.
I'm saying you've got to choose your path. God's just got to decide that you've got to choose your own path in life.
I don't know why.
And like
God chose you, Nathan. The old shit crack, like.
This path's going to fucking. Something's going to happen, like, I think. I've got a funny feeling, like, I've got a good feeling.
It just depends. See these people.
Maybe I believe too
much. See these people,
what
God's chosen, right?
God's chosen.
And I've just mentioned all the names there. See what these people. It all depends what they do as well, mate. Because like I say, they've got two paths right now.
Yeah.
They can go one way or the other, and I'm not stopping for one.
Exactly.
I'm going straight up there,
You're
mate.
not trying to get anyone's way, are you? You're just trying to tell them and trying to go for it.
Wait, I'm trying to tell them that God wants them to follow us.
Yeah.
Dicky definitely needs to. Like, I mean, I don't know what you're doing, Dicky, but this is much bigger than anything. He's only chose you because he knows you're strong enough to handle the pressure what's going to come out, right? And I mean, what's like one law when we have one government, and who's going to run the government? You're going to run the government, and who's going to be the healers? You're going to teach healing, and who's going to create the education system? One of you is going to create the education system.
It's like you've got to believe in it. It's got to be. You've got to believe, haven't you? You've got to believe. You've got to follow somebody's like life, choosing life. You're all chosen. You've been chosen. God's chose you.
It's for some reason.
For some reason or other, because it's happening. And you're telling me, you've told me.
I tell you what I taught you to, mate. It's all due to past experience on me fucking when I was little.
Right. Seriously.
I'm not going to fucking create like a sub story and that. I mean, my book's on my website, which is www.oneworldtruth.org.
That's right, yeah. I've seen
People like-
t-shirts and the cups are good and they're nice.
Get yourselves a t-shirt and that will
I think it's a
work.
good idea. Like, I know you're not doing very well at the minute, Andrew. You need to start
It's
it up, like,
fucking shite, mate. It's dead.
I think you need a little bit of, like, I think you need a little bit of help, like everybody, just to fucking
Yeah,
go
aye.
fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's the fucking guy to do it, isn't he?
Yeah, I'll fucking get you there, eh?
Yeah, he will,
Just
like.
got a bit fucking time on always with
Oh,
my pal, man.
You know that this guy is going to be one of the richest friends I've ever had in my life.
Yeah. That's
Why?
it, son.
Because he decided to make a fucking choice.
Yeah.
Right?
I've got time for this person, what he's got to say. I
just-
believe him. Some people don't. I've been there, I've seen them, I know what they're like. They didn't believe me as well either with my illness.
Exactly, and
they made me believe that I did have an illness. And I haven't got into schizophrenia, but they thought that I did and tell me I'm crazy and mental, but I'm not.
And this is in where?
In the Lanchester Road Hospital. In
The
Durham.
hospital,
In the
mental hospital.
Mental hospital, yeah.
Well, can you imagine if we cure cancer in the next week or two, and then we say to them, hold on a second, Craig Elliott cured cancer, Andrew Blair. But if it wasn't for him, maybe this would never happen.
Yeah,
I'd never do it. Never be able to do it now.
exactly.
I wouldn't be able to do it by myself. It's hard as fuck. It was impossible, mate.
It's like having a friend, isn't it?
But now because you're here, there's getting more followers,
It's
more
gonna get
watches.
wider, bigger and
It's
bigger and
bigger
better.
and bigger and better and better.
It's the start of something fucking good.
We've started off something.
Started on, baby, started up, baby.
And what should we? Where
I
should
got
we?
131 followers, Andrew, didn't you?
I was. No,
That's good.
51.
No, 151.
Where at?
On here.
I was this is mint this out.
It's good, isn't it?
These live events are fucking class out.
Class, aye.
It
We've got a
sends people
point to
fucking
get across
flooding.
to everybody in the world, alright? We're trying to tell people our beliefs and what's happening in life, right? Now, something's happened in life, it's quite a big thing, actually, to this lad here. And he's told me about it, I believe him, I think he's good. I think it's good what he's on about, and I believe what he's saying is true. We need to tell people that this lad can cure cancer, and that he can basically change the world.
I mean,
God's helping him.
I tell you what it is, right? I've got the most
And
sophisticated.
I believe that, like, I'm sorry if that sounds a little bit silly,
Can
but
you
that's
believe
the
this?
truth, that's
Though?
the truth.
I've got the most
That's
sophisticated,
come from the heart.
sophisticated brother, right?
Yeah.
Right, and he's working down London, right? He knew I had the cancer, your cure for cancer, fucking
Yeah.
before he went back to work. And I said to him, "You don't need to go back to work. Just help me get this cure out." And he hasn't even done it. How sophisticated is that? You've been to university, mate. They've
Yeah.
taught you a load of fucking
Bullshit.
bollocks.
Yeah, they are.
Bullshit.
That's right.
You need to come home and you need to help me do this because you can code computers. And what we're going to do is we're just going to fucking... It's a little secret. I've got a little plan up my sleeve. But
We'll go find out.
it all depends if he comes back, do you know what I mean? If he helps us, but... Michael Blair. Way.
Well, hey, Michael Blair.
Michael Blair.
There's the boy.
Michael Blair's the boy. Michael Blair. Michael
Andrew,
Blair.
is that your brother?
That's my brother,
Your
right?
brother, aye. Andrew. Michael, sorry.
Oh, Michael,
Oh,
aye.
Michael. How old is he?
Yeah, mate.
Older or younger?
Yeah, Michael, I can't fucking remember.
A bit younger than you.
Oh, he's younger than me.
Yeah,
like.
I'm the youngest in
Yeah,
my family, like. I've got
Yeah.
one sister, Kate, she's 40.
Aye.
She's got faith in me. Like, I've got faith in you. And fucking
Aye,
and
thank you,
and
mate. I've got faith in you and all, like.
I believe what you're saying is true, and I'm going to give you a chance. I've got
Did you hear that?
full
Faith.
support. You've got my
Yes.
full support, mate, as a friend. I'll
Aye.
stand by you and I'll help you tell people in the world what's happening,
What's happening?
what's happened, and what this lad knows. And, like, that's the truth.
I promise you'll not. You'll live an eternal life, mate. That is my prophetic promise to you, that you will live an eternal life. You'll die at an old age, mate.
Yeah.
That's why, unless we don't die of smoking, like, because we should stop smoking, really. We're trying to promote cure cancer. But
That's
we still
right.
smoke one.
Yeah,
Bad,
no, it's
that, like.
bad crap, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
fucking bad.
But they reckon the sun's
Sorry.
got something to do with cancer as well, because, like, the heat off the sun.
Right?
They reckon that's got something to do
Aye,
with
that's
cancer.
right.
It
Aye, that's
causes
skin cancer.
because it's
Yeah,
like
aye.
skin cancer and stuff like that. And, like, that's a big thing. But was that part of the world, or was that part of somebody's power?
everybody, yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
evil? Is that evil, or is it
No,
bad? Is it
it's-
good, or is it?
It's just because people are out in the sun too long now.
Yeah,
Lazy people.
that's right.
and shit.
So if you stay in the sun too long, you go brown, but you didn't get cancer. You did
Yeah,
get
I
cancer.
didn't like gone fucking bright red like a fucking tomato.
I gone brown like an olive. Well, not olive, like
Like
a
an
conker.
olive.
You know what I mean?
But anyhow, so,
It's a disease, cancer, but this lad can cure it.
yeah, definitely.
And honest to God, he knows. He knows.
Um,
So we want people to believe what we're saying is true.
I mean, I'll come to you if you want. Like, if anybody that's got cancer in these hospitals, and I'll come to you, I'm not bothered. Or if you want to do it over live webinar, then over live stream, Skype. If I don't mind it, I don't mind talking to you and curious all like every single one of you. Now, all these saints or these pros and saints, you can either fucking help us, right, or you can just respect that God chose you and just do whatever the you want, because He's given a chance here, and please take it, because
It's important.
it's important to everybody. A lot of people.
It's important to everybody because it's going to change the world.
And
the world's going to
God,
start from
God's
now,
counting on you people to.
It's a miracle.
To jump in, and it's not me. I fucking swear to you. Do you want us to walk down to the bus stand where like I got Nathan's name this morning in spray paint all over the bus stand now? Oh, there's God. Obviously made somebody spray paint Nathan all over the bus stand out so I could fucking see it. And because God knows that Nathan's been there for us, a canny fucking bit like in all this.
Yeah. Spot on, eh?
Oh, yes, aye, we are.
Respect all day, like. All
Aye,
day
definitely,
respect.
mate. Went to the circus the other week, it was class.
Was it?
Aye.
Find any money?
Money, yeah. No, but we seen.
Last time I went to the circus with my girlfriend.
We seen some dances, them cowboy rodeos. Woo!
I seen a snake. I found 30 quid on Chester Street Circus. Aye.
Aye.
It's a Chester, aye.
Fucking hell.
Durham, Chester. 30 quid. I found there was a big crowd of people and someone must have dropped it. I seen it on the floor. I picked the cunt away.
Yeah.
I fucking scored here, like. 30 quid. I think I got 20 tabs and I got fucking, you know. I didn't catch that, like.
Anyhow.
Like anything bad diseases that God can fucking, like, help with. You know what I mean? Like cancer.
Basically, it's going to get cured.
There's a cure for
in
cancer.
your name. You come with us, we change the world. All of us, let's change the world. Let's have the biggest parties the world has ever seen.
Let's start now.
Worldwide.
Let's get the ball
on
rolling.
television. Let's take over. Let's start a revolution. Let's take this fucking shit
all the way, like,
to the ground, all the
to
way.
The full limit. Extend the fucking full limit. The outer limits.
Oh, wait there. Should we just go back to work now?
If you want.
Are you having a fucking laugh, man? The Queen now. You think we're going to go to work now? I'm not going to fucking work. Ta-da!